Breaking news. Asari dokubo tells Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, finally bows to Biafra Liberation Army. Here the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 22nd of October 2024, and I have video and of course very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The chairman of Asawana terrorist organization, Asari dokubo, has finally begged Tinubu, or is it even begged, or ordered, or appealed to Tinubu, another terrorist gang leader who parades himself as the president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, another terrorist state in West Africa, to immediately release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped in Kenya, and the extraordinarily rendition to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria in the year 2021. To release him immediately, because this very terrorist leader, Asawana, aka Asari dokubo, can no longer bear the heat of the Biafra Liberation Army. The Woto is in the top gear. That is the reason why Asari can no longer take it. Remember, quite number of his Asawana terrorist group that he sent to Imo State, all of them, I said all. I am not telling you some of them. I said all of them from A to Z, more than 300 of them that were sent to Imo State to massacre innocent Igbo youths in the old and defunct Imo State, were all neutralized. None of them, I said none of them, made it alive to go back and tell Asari dokubo what happened to them in Imo State. Because the men on ground, the men of Biafra Liberation Army, under the Biafra Republic government in exile, led by the Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, resisted them, stood gallantly in the old Imo State, and made sure that these terrorists sent from Asari dokubo to Imo State were all neutralized. And since then, Asari dokubo has never regained from that shock. So I don't want to talk too much. Let me first of all play the video, as I have a couple of seconds clip of video on your screen. Let us watch it and then we'll analyze it. Don't go nowhere, because we still have more in the kitchen.
If we cannot protect the people, allow Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Only because of one man, hundreds of people will be killed every day. Allow him to come out. It's as simple as that. The lives of these people are more precious, more important than keeping Nnamdi Kanu in the prison. Then you do not have the power, the strength, the wherewithal to provide security for the people. You are not talking of property. You are not talking of, you don't have. It's as simple as that. If we cannot protect the people.
Now, I want you to follow the mouse. Let us properly analyze it. It's just a 42 seconds clip of video. This is his telephone. Then if you look inside the telephone, there's a video playing inside that telephone. This is a tanker, petrol tanker, belonging to the zoo, that was set ablaze by the men of Biafra Liberation Army, and the terrorists who were escorting this petrol, and there's another Hilux behind it, were set ablaze, and of course the terrorists in that Hilux were neutralized by the men of the Biafra Liberation Army. And this video was posted on social media platforms day before yesterday, and it was making the rounds yesterday. Throughout yesterday, it was trending. Now, Asari dokubo got hold of this very video and he was mad. He couldn't hold himself. He couldn't bear it. Now, Omapata Kosa to appeal to the terrorist leader, the overall terrorist leader and drug baron, Tinubu, to release Nnamdi Kanu. I told you. But before I continue, let us, of course, listen to him once again. I have a lot to say, but let's listen to him again.
Allow Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Not because of one man, hundreds of people will be killed every day. Allow him to come out. It's as simple as that. The lives of these people are more precious, more important than keeping Nnamdi Kanu in the prison.
Did you hear a voice at the background that said, "It don't read, though"? It don't read. Let's continue. This game, in fact, I am enjoying the vibe. This game, they want us to play with them. This very game, they want us to play with the Janjaweed is becoming more interesting. Even before the redeclaration of Biafra on December 2nd, this game is becoming more fantastic, more, interesting, as Asari dokubo is now appealing to the chief terrorist, the drug baron Tinubu, to release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's continue.
You do not have the power, the strength, the wherewithal to provide security for the people.
That you do not, he's telling to Tinubu, you do not have the capacity, the wherewithal to provide security to protect the people. I don't know if you are listening. I will have time for this because I'm going to play this video on my live broadcast because I have a lot to analyze here. Listen, he said, you do not have the capacity, the wherewithal to provide security to protect the people. Now, the security he's talking about is the terrorist, the army terrorist, right? Now, these are the same terrorists that Biafrans are resisting in Biafra land. So, Asari dokubo is fed up. He's telling the so-called Mr. President that you do not have the capacity to protect the people. Therefore, let Nnamdi Kanu leave. Do you know why he's making this appeal? Let me tell you, my people. Asari dokubo is making this appeal because they all failed. Because when they bought the DOS over, before the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, when they bought over the DOS, bought over Ifeanyi Ejiofor, bought over Uchechi, they never knew that some people, some group of people, led by one gallant man called Mazi Simon Ekpa, will rise up and pick the mantle and continue the fight, and have even taken the fight to the next dimension that Nnamdi Kanu prophesied back in the days. They never knew. Asari was at the helm of the affairs. Asari dokubo, you see here, that's why I'm talking about him, was at the helm of the affairs. He swore to smoke Nnamdi Kanu out. He swore to eliminate Nnamdi Kanu. He was at the helm of the affairs before, or should I say, prior to that very heinous crime was committed. And today, because they have all failed, I have said it time without number. Those of you that will be going to Finland, I want somebody onye metotalo, onye gotali ifem neku, onye dolanya ofuma, onye metotalo. Goltelu mmanya kalaka, mmanya di expensive, mmanya jafudike, obrokwa Jack Daniels. Gote mmanya ji aga afudike, igote ye rap oya ofuma, ibunye ya obata obi Mazi Simon Ekpa, mee video gi na enye ya gwa ya that na mmanya si from Ordinanwa Biafra Unite. Ejingo ụgwọ, I will pay you that money double the time Biafra is fully restored. I want somebody to make a video giving the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, giving him a very solid drink, expensive drink on my behalf. Ejingo Wabana Makurogia when Biafra is fully restored and all of us meet here in Biafra land. Obana Makurogo Wangwago next time call me an idiot. Because if that man numelo, Mobona Simon Apotaro, Asari dokubo man on a video here now, advising and appealing to Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. This is a great news. In case you don't know it now. It is a great news. This is one of the biggest news so far. Because Ego Bandi appeal for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, not Asari dokubo. Asari dokubo is not among the people dreamed of appealing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. This is a shocker. In fact, this is the dagger. This is the dagger. I will keep it here because I will still talk about this during my live broadcast. Thank you, my people. To salo no mo zia kona bottle and make it go viral.